game and perhaps at the very top of the NFC when it's all said and done, with the Saints having just lost in Dallas. Lots more football to be played. Nevertheless, as we're ready for game day presented by Wrangler, I send it over to Mooch Kurt Nerve, wondering what is the largest weakness for the Rams heading into December?
Wow, you just did my job, Rich. Okay. Thanks. Yeah, you know what?
You can just sit back. We got this.
You know what? You were never the weakness for the Rams. I'll tell you that right now after having played against you. But fellas, think about it. You know, you lose Aqib Talib. He's been on our show now a few times. He does a nice job with us. But last week he said, I'm getting ready, my ankle. He had surgery on that darn thing. Yeah. Right. But he's coming back. And since he left, there he is arriving. He looks good. He's not limping down that tunnel. He looks good. Boy, do they need him. Since he left, they're giving up over 30 points a game and over 400 yards. That doesn't sound like Super Bowl caliber defense, but he's back, and he's going to be a factor because he and Marcus Peters, and Marcus has to play better. He hasn't been as good as he's been over in Kansas City. I think they're going to be a heck of a defense now with Aqib back.
Yeah, and I think that when you talk about the weakness of the Rams, I think you're going to point to the defense and try to figure out what's been going wrong there. And one thing for the last couple of years, we talk all about Aaron Donald and Ndamukong Suh, but they've always struggled when you run right at them. When you run downhill between the tackles, I believe that's their biggest weakness. But, you know, when I was looking at the research, and Jack found me a great stat, they've given up 21 touchdown passes in which they allowed the quarterback over 2.5 seconds to throw the football. Now, when you think about the Rams, the first thing you think about is Aaron Donald. They get after you quick. You got to get the ball out of your hands.
Everywhere.
But amazingly is they either get to you quick or they don't get to you at all, and that's where that secondary has been exposed, is when the quarterback has a little extra time, they've been able to make big plays down the field. Will Aqib Talib change that for him?
And that's exactly what he changes. And I was sitting around listening, and I saw Coach Pleasant, the defensive back coach with the Rams, and he was talking about this on TV. He said people underestimate what this kid means to our football team because they see all the brashness and they know not the intelligence that he has. He's one of the smartest players he's ever been around, Coach Pleasant said. He says he knows what everybody has to do. And he gets Marcus Peters, he gets the best out of him. Hey, he's in his 11th year. Peters is just in his 4th. He's looking at him, looking for direction and guidance. They were giving up 12 points a game in the first 3 games with Talib on the field. Coach, you mentioned it. Now almost 31 points a game with him off the field. Put this man, when he gets back on the field, we had him here, he makes all the difference in the world.
And here's the thing, as a quarterback, when you have a Marcus Peters and a Aqib Talib, great instincts on both sides. It always makes you, as a quarterback, hesitate before you throw it because you want to see, are they going to jump something? Are they going to squat on something? So as a quarterback, it always makes you hesitate when you've got one of those guys on both sides, and now you have Aaron Donald coming up the middle. So I'm just interested to see how that helps.
Under
this
200 yards with both of them on the field. They've been giving up under 200 yards. With Talib gone, giving up 273 yards passing each game.
Well, talking about quarterbacks, I better not hesitate to